Hi, this is NTL Pyromedia. We're here on the ramps with Jorge from the Mexican team Lux Pirotecnia. How are you?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine, thank you. So it's your second time here in Montreal.
Yes.
You've been here in 2007.
That's
yes.
right. Yes.
And they're coming to present a show this Sunday. It's called Feast of Emotions.
Yes.
Can you tell me more about the conception of your show, please?
Well, basically, fireworks are meant to create emotions and make you happy, or sometimes a little bit sad, or make you think about or images in your lives with the music. I mean, with the music, we try to recreate and create these moments for you and your life, and that you keep something after the show. For me, the goal is to give the people something that they walk away with something in their head, with the music and their images, or something that they like and they will remember after some time. So this show is basically was created by many things that happen around it. For example, one thing that is very important, I had a very good friend that we used to work for a carnival in Mazatlan in Mexico for many, many years, maybe more than 10, 15 years. And we always share music. He was in charge of making the choreography on the stage. And every time we see what you have new in your music library, come and share with me. And then we talk a lot about music. His job was like mine, but he working with kids and dancers,
Okay.
and I working with fireworks.
Yeah.
And the last carnival this year that just passed, he just died before that.
Oh, really? I'm so
And
sorry.
I was looking for music. It was the first carnival that we didn't work together, and I was looking for music for this for that event, and I listened just to a piece of music that he sent me, I don't know, 6, 8 years ago. And then I looked for the track, and it was just perfect for the start in Montreal.
Oh, really?
It's Mexico in Your Senses, the title of the song that I
Okay.
didn't know.
Okay.
So it comes like, hey. So for me, it's like these emotions is like something like, for me personally, it's like a friend giving me a soundtrack for Montreal after he passed away.
Yeah.
By
It's very emotional,
coincidence
huh?
that
Yeah.
you never think about it. And I think we try to take the audience also on like a roller coaster, that we are in a theme park.
Yes.
Or a part where you are tense, and then they drop you down, and these emotions, I think, should be created also in a show. So the show is all about emotions.
That's awesome. We love that. We love that.
That's why it's the theme and the title of the show.
Okay, well, it makes a lot of sense, and I'm sorry for the loss of your friend. It's a nice gift he gives you to...
Yeah, it's amazing. For me, it was like, what? All happening at the same time, you know.
Sometimes it's in the stars, eh? Sometimes.
Exactly. Things happen for some reason. So
Exactly. And do you have something exclusive to tell us about your show? Do you have any special effects or structures? Or...
Well, you know, I've been doing this. My first international competition was 2002. And always had in my mind that there should be one day when the real Mexican fireworks come to an international competition. The thing is that it was not impossible, but we don't have enough of everything to do a show for the quality or the standard of Montreal.
Okay.
So for this time, for the very first time, I think, in my opinion, in my knowledge, it's the first time that everything is made in Mexico. Everything, all the fireworks. So in the past, you have to buy, because there were no other way to get them, Chinese cakes or Spanish Roman candles or Portuguese product. Italians also. So you have to rely on buying from other sources to have that variety that you need for a show of this caliber. Now is the first time that I make a decision and I say, I think we have enough variety and enough quality to show off everything made in Mexico. And it was funny because a few moments ago I was looking at the cases of the image, and even the image are made in Mexico. So it's like, okay, so everything.
100% Mexican show for Sunday.
Yeah, and this is the work not only myself, of course. We're working with, we have collaborations with other factories. And in this show, there will be fireworks from 7 different manufacturers in Mexico.
Oh, awesome. 7 different. Awesome.
Yes.
Awesome. And what are the biggest challenges you face when you prepare a show abroad?
Wow. There are many. There are many. The time frame, it goes shrink, because you have to prepare, to pack, to do a lot of paperwork in advance. So it means your show has to be done and reviewed and decided months in advance before you even buy your airplane
tickets. That's true.
So you have to, a lot of work has to be done, and decisions have to be made very quick. Although in Mexico we are used to do very fast shows and prepare in a very short period of time, there's always a window where you can fix or change things. For an export, you cannot do that.
Yeah.
If
Once
you say
it's
11 boxes, it's 11 boxes. It cannot be 10 or 15. So that kind of challenge, not move anything. Even my manufacturers, at the beginning I placed the order. All the fireworks, by the way, are made under based on the design. So I'm not designing based on what they have in storage. So I say I want 20 of these golden, 15 of these silver, or one green. So they make it just for the show.
Okay.
Even before they know it was for Montreal. After they know, they say, no, we should change this for this and that, and I have this, that is very, no, thank you.
Sorry, your mind.
So that's a big challenge, because at the end, that things happen smoothly on the border, and then you cross, and transportation, everything is based on all that work that was prepared months in advance. So it's a big challenge for us. For me personally, try to be strict and say we're not changing anything, and we stay with this design and this product and these quantities. But for the rest, I think it's for me it's natural. I mean, like trying to think about making a show in Montreal, it comes from other things that are happening around. When I knew about the laser, I say why. But then I find a way that to put the laser in my show, and there was a piece of music that is a masterpiece. That is the Beethoven, the 9th Symphony. Is the bicentennial of that for the first time it was played. So I wanted to use that in my show, but I couldn't find the right spot, or if it was the final song. I was very doubtful. But when I heard about the laser, and I say, well, I have another version that it's more fit to the laser, and then I'm using that for that part of the show. But it's for me, it's not easy. Basically, things happen around, and I just put them together.
Okay. And what does it mean for you to participate in this prestigious competition here in Montreal?
Well, I have done many competitions, and personally, my last competition was, maybe 8-9 years ago. And I say, no, I don't want to do any more competitions. I had enough. Personally, I think it was like, no, not again. And but the only real one that I wanted to go back was Montreal. So when I got the invitation, I say yes before I hit the answer button on my email. I always wanted to be here again,
Yes.
honestly.
Why
Yeah.
is that? Why?
I think it's the most prestigious in the industry, and people is also very well. How do I say? They have people in Montreal have a huge background about fireworks, so they appreciate the shows in a different way. That if you go and do it somewhere else, it's not the same. I mean, 38 years is it has an impact on the audience, on the people of the city where you're presenting your show, and it's very prestigious. And you have facilities that you don't have anywhere else.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to go and fit to the site, or you go and see a pre-visit, and then after the tie is higher, so you don't have that right space and the distance to the audience. So it's different. Here,
It's a nice playground here.
yeah, here is like coming to a theater made for fireworks.
Yes.
So it's always in your mind, like, oh, we can do that. Oh, we are going to use that. So it's always that you are thinking in, oh, this will work well there in Montreal. This will work
Yeah.
fine.
You think about it. and-
Yeah. So you keep ideas, and the problem is to bring all those ideas
Together.
together and make them happen. Yeah.
Yes. Okay. And you told me before fireworks are all about emotions, and I agree with you a lot. What reactions or emotions do you wish the public here in Montreal will have?
I
with
hope
your
at
show?
some point of the show I make them cry.
Awesome. I like that.
Yeah, I mean, cheering and clapping, is nice, but in my more than 30 years doing fireworks shows, I think the best emotion is to make the audience cry. That means that you really get their feelings
Exactly.
out.
You touch them right to the
Exactly,
heart.
Exactly.
and,
Yeah, that's the idea. For me, that's the idea. It can be very precise, but sometimes you get too mechanical.
so
So
true.
it's so precise that what's the difference between lighting or lasers if you are so precise? I like fireworks like there is a firework called Roman candle that is
Yep.
a device that shoots different
lot,
times
yeah.
with a certain time between the shots.
Uh-huh.
But fireworks sometimes they do whatever they want, so they don't act the same. But it's good to let them also be part of the show, to add to the show something that it makes you feel comfortable. I don't like shows where people get stressed.
Okay.
You have to breathe, you have to relax, and then you have to go wild for the finale. Things like that. So that's the reactions I'm looking for. And for a 30-minute show, it's difficult. 10-minute show, no problem.
Yes.
Anybody can do that.
Yes.
After 10 minutes, then it starts to be serious.
You have to keep the people attention. and,
Yes. Yeah. And the only way you do it is with the soundtrack and how you are developing the show.
Well, thank you very much for the time you have given us.
Oh, thank you.
Stay safe and
Claro.
buenas tardes.
Muchas gracias.
Thank
Muchas
you.
gracias.
Thank you
No,
very
thank
much.
you. Gracias.